cover of Time magazine, the White House morphing into the onion domes of the Kremlin. It's really, I'm still waiting for proof that there was actual collusion. The Washington Post and the New York Times have been very dishonest in the way that they have reported on Jared Kushner's discussions with the Russians. He is not a subject. When you are under investigation by the feds, there is a thing, you are called a target, which means they're looking at you and they may eventually make you the subject of an investigation. And if you're the subject of the investigation, you may eventually have an indictment issued against you. Jared Kushner is not even a target of the investigation. There's no proof. And the attempts to bring down Trump are underway. They're unmistakable. You saw an example of that this week when John Brennan, the former CIA director, was interviewed or questioned before a congressional hearing. And the person asked him, they said, well, now, what, Mr. Brennan, former Director Brennan, what do you look for? What triggers an intelligence issue when somebody's contacting a foreign government? And he said, well, I really can't divulge those details. He goes, well, here, let me give you an example. And he used the video, the mic that caught Barack Obama telling the Russian foreign secretary, and I think Vladimir Putin, before the 2012 election, look, just give me some space. I have an election coming up. I'll have a lot more flexibility after the election. So, go easy on me, and then we can work something out. And he asked Brennan, he said, is that the kind of thing? And then Brennan says, well, that was between two heads of state, so it's different. And then he said, but I want an answer to my question. And Brennan just essentially said, I won't entertain a question like that. What I'm seeing is just, it is like there are two alternate realities. And listen, I want it to be clear. I'm not a huge Trump supporter. I've always said that I think, I want low expectations for him. I think that's the best way to do it. But the activity of the media and the left and a lot of Republicans and the way they're approaching this is just absolute madness. So, but that I think is indicative of what we can expect in the end times. I don't think, as much as I would like, unless there's this massive revival in America, this is going on in every country in the world right now. This insane political fighting. It even happens in the church. It's insanity. And but in the political realm particularly, it's just everybody's going back and forth. Everybody's running to and fro. And nothing seems to be making sense. And people are saying things on TV. It's just